Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. People about the world. Know that we are show. We got Tiana, Legacy, the podcast. Oh God, we're taking over for the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on, duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy.
They did.
They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever cast, just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over hills and things. The cool little feeling foggy, I'll be patient and waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Once me, you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from me rappers. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant. Make sure you go over to Goli.com and get your Goli gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, and new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoliGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goli.
What up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, one and all? Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, this segment that we call the ATL. Yes, I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. I just want to remind everybody, definitely, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We're on our road to 9,000 subscribers. Our goal is 10,000, but right now we're on our road to 9,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that thumbs up, that like button, which lets YouTube know that you're enjoying what you're seeing, and then they will also share it with other people with similar interests. And go ahead and comment below, or click the comment link in the comment section and come on live and comment, and we will show your comments live on the air. So come on down. Tonight I am joined by my brother, the killer, the Shawty Thickens, none other than Legacy the Great.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Legacy lick 'em up real good.
Oh, Lord.
ATL.
And they said prayer changes things. It changes things for the worse.
What it is, bro. Everybody good. Everybody great.
Everyone is great. And of course, we're joined by the moistest, the most voluptuous, the roundest, the vivacious, the most succulent, juiciest cakes. Miss Juicy.
I'm muted. Blessings.
Hey, Jew Cake.
How you doing?
I see you over there glowing.
Really? My
Yeah.
stand keep falling.
The stuff on your clothes glowing.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about
Okay.
your face. I thought you were trying to say you a hint around that maybe you
Me
had.
too. I thought he was trying to say I was shining pretty. I'm gonna have to hold this gonna have to be this way. I was trying to get it without the lines so I can kind of look like you, Tony, but this gotta work.
Okay. So what's going on so far? This is all they have checked in. So we're gonna make it work.
Of course. That's what we do.
They say,
I'm ready for the night show too, especially with the topic.
Legacy said it best. The show must go on.
Yeah, ain't no reason why not.
Anything interesting happening in anybody's life or today or this week so far?
Yeah.
Say what, Tony?
Anything interesting or exciting happened in anybody's life today, this week, over the weekend?
So I realized that I live in a twilight world of my own.
We've been realized it.
I enjoy it though. I enjoy it.
And we enjoy it.
I was in Ross and this lady started talking to me. It took about a good 10 minutes for me to put the register she was homeless. And she kept talking about which bag she should get. And she didn't want to be a bag lady. And I talked her into getting the 2 bags with wheels on it. And so she had a bag with wheels and a duffel bag. And I'm thinking she was only getting a duffel bag because she didn't have enough money. Like, it made no sense. If you homeless, why would you get a bag you got to carry when you could pull 2 bags, you know? And at the age she was, I said, well, you could even lay them down and make it a bed together. The duffel bag's smaller, but these 2 got you like a cot. And you off the ground with the wheels and stuff. I think you should get the bags. So I said, how about I'll give you the difference? Just go ahead and get the bags. So she said, okay. And she went. And then when she came back with them, I let her go up to pay part what she had, and I was going to pay the difference. She pulled out $100 bill.
I had more money than you.
More money than me. I was like, oh, you don't need help.
Okay.
And I said, but I already made the gesture that I would do. So I gave her something towards her total. And she said, well, that's like a blessing from the sky. I got to do something for your kids. And I'm like, no, no, no. But, we could see people, you could talk to people, and you can judge them with your presumptions. Toilet tissue time for me, legacy. Okay, then I'm done. I want nobody crying.
Come on, just laugh.
No, when he say toilet tissue time, Juicy, he about ready to brown nose it and lift y'all up to the moon. He talking about he love your laugh, Juicy.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't get that. See, my world.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, today, everyone knows I'm a notary public for the state of Florida. I've been a little over 30 years, and I'm working a temporary job right now. And on my job, I still do the job plus my notary. So I do kind of like 2 or 3 jobs all at once from one office. So I got a phone call today, and this guy said, "Hey, I need there's a service called Apostille. Do you offer the service, which is under the notary umbrella?" So I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, great." He's like, "I can't find nobody that can do it, and I need this stuff done before I head over across seas." I said, "Well, what country are you sending the documents to?" He said, "Argentina." So I said, "Okay." He said, "Can I come see you now?" I said, "Sure." So he came to see me and everything, and come to find out, he's a pro basketball athlete. Um, Jeantall, Jeantall. Last name is Cylla. And of course, I don't know sports, so of course I knew had no clue who he was until he told me. But I was so fascinated that I could find somebody taller than me. And so he told me that he was a pro athlete.
Anybody that's around you short.
Well, everyone's around me is either my height or shorter. So that was my first athlete or first celebrity notary. So I signed his paperwork and everything, and he was very happy that I knew what I was doing, and that so now, and of course we did a picture with him, and also welcome Tiama.
Hey, Black folks.
And so what I'm gonna
Hey,
do is
Tiana.
he gave me his address, and because I also sell the fragrance products, from exoticoilmasters.com. So check that at the website out for everybody, exoticoilmasters.com. So he wants to go some products from the site. So being that he's a celebrity, I'm gonna go by his house and deliver those products probably Friday. Because he's leaving Saturday to go to Argentina. He plays pro basketball for a team that's in Argentina 8 months out of the year. And this is his second year playing. So I'm just so excited that I met, and he was so humble and so down to earth, a basketball star.
That's great, Tony.
Now who that is?
What was that?
Let's see it. I say, who was that?
He's a pro basketball player. He plays. He lives here, and he's from.
But what is his name?
Jeantall, Jeantal.
I don't watch sports, but yeah.
Yeah, he's originally from Boynton Beach. He currently lives in Lake Worth. My twins had the pleasure of playing with him in high school at Lake Worth High. A real first-class brother from a young man. Yes, indeed. Very polite, very respectable. He came in and we handled our business, and he was just so intrigued that I knew about the service, because it's a service that many notaries don't even know about. And like I said, I've been a notary for over 30 years, and I just found out about the service like probably in the last year and a half. I just found out about that service. So a lot of notaries don't even know that we can offer that service. So he was like, "Oh my God, I've been looking for everywhere, and every notary don't even know about it or can't offer it. Or da, 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 da. I'm on my way." And yeah, we came and handled it. They took care of everything, and so yeah, he's leaving Saturday to go to Argentina, and he wants to use and wear my products from exoticoilmasters.com. So definitely check out the website. So
Get in where you fit in.
So if you like the products, that's a free plug.
Listen, just imagine, Tony, you take off over there. Exotic Oil Master takes off over in Argentina.
We'll be international.
Child, my
Oh,
bestie
yeah.
was taking out oil, and as he went to drop off oil, another order came in. Y'all busy over there?
Yes. The website is down. Yeah, the website is down live, so orders are coming in left and right. Or whatever. Yes.
Asante.
Asante.
I can't.
So, anywho, the question I had asked is, did anybody have anything exciting or interesting happen to them today or over the last couple of days over the weekend? That's what I was telling. So, go ahead and share your story if you have a story.
I'm taking down my dreads, you guys.
You taking them down?
Yeah, man. Combing them out.
Why?
Because I listen, you said why, but I heard my girlfriend in the background. Because I wanted to do something different. And y'all, I'm going to show you. I got a surprise for the ATL show. It's coming.
Bridget, put that back up, Tony. Nobody read Bridget comment. Bridget Carter.
Just don't give my oil.
She said, just don't give her oil away.
Bridget, when you got a good plug, you get in that first sample so you get them hooked.
Bridget, I'm not going to give them your oils.
Let me tell you, what is her name? T.S. Madison. They literally gifted her with a basket, and I promise you, ever since then, she be ordering for her mama, her grandma, Christmas. Sometimes it's okay to pay it forward. It come back 4,000 times more.
Picture, Tony.
Huh?
Why? I just
sent you a picture of the gentleman.
Gentle. Okay. But come on, let me tell you, you can send me a picture. If he ain't somebody I don't know, or I hear their name in rotation, I listen.
Miss Bridget,
what team does he play for?
My
Bridget,
drugs.
what you say?
My drugs. Girl, my favorite is Delicious Pussy. Addicted to it. No, I'm not being nasty. That is literally the name of it. I used to be what was the original one called? Pussy.
Yeah.
And then Delicious Pussy. And my best still tell you, I've been on this going on 5 years.
My favorite one is Dick 'em Down.
There's no such fragrance called Dick. That's the one between his thighs.
He making up some shit. So that means he used all type of oils and put them together and be like, yeah, that's that.
Martha, hey, Bridget.
Hey, Tony, he doing hey, Adrian, what's up, boo?
Hey, Auntie Adrian, I sent you the link in case you wanted to come on.
So let me see, you doing the junior, a little bit here, a little bit of this one there. He be a combination of some everything. You be like, what you got on? He tell you 3 different ones. You be like, I can't. I refuse.
Yours is called Remix. You done made a whole new scent.
Of course I have. I learned that from Tony.
That's literally that's what they do. They'll put one oil here, one right here. So, honey, you get a whiff of everything when they pass you.
Never smell the same.
And it smells really good.
Today's topic. A new lawsuit officially filed against Sesame Place. Sesame Place is a theme park outside of, I think, Philadelphia, in the New Jersey, New York area. And this is the second one, or maybe the second or third one this last month. And I sent you guys a video like maybe 45 minutes before the show, so I don't know if you had a chance to look at it.
I did.
If you haven't, I'm going to go ahead and show the video so the world can see it and we can talk about it.
But before we do that, Tony, let's say, you know, it's amazing how these things right here kind of like swept up under the rug, because this ain't just make like Miss Bridget say, "Oh, I know I love my oil. I call them my drugs." But it's amazing. It's just sad.
Hold on, Legacy, before you get into it. Just want to finish up with Bridget's comment before, and then you go ahead. Bridget's so bad with the oils, and she called them her drugs to the point where she just stopped. One time she stopped speaking to me because I was late getting her drugs. So you ain't got them? Oh, well, don't call me no more. And she got her drugs back. So continue, Legacy.
It's sad that we don't find out this information. A lot of the stuff we find, these things, it be publicized or newsworthy, but they kind of sweep these things under the rug because they don't be wanting people to start remembering things of how when they went to certain theme parks and their children embarked on the same thing. Because like in the video you'll see there are individuals that are in the actual costumes and things, and you don't really know how that person, whether it's white, black, blue, green, or yellow, mindset and ideology is towards white, black, blue, green, or yellow people. And you can't really control how they're gonna act, and it's just a shame that people will do this to children.
To this new video of another apparent racial snub appears to show a character ignoring a 5-year-old girl. TJ Holmes here with the story. Hey, TJ.
Hey, George, good morning. We all know Ernie, right, of Sesame Street. Bert's best friend, Ernie, orange fella. Well, he's at the center now of a $25 million lawsuit. So what did Ernie do? Well, he is one of a couple of characters that left a little girl hanging when she wanted a high five. Now, the family says this is part of pervasive discrimination at Sesame Place, and they have put forth new video this morning. They say backs up their claims.
Another video this morning of another alleged racial snub by Sesame Place characters, and this one has led to a lawsuit.
I'm hurt, devastated. Me and my wife, just looking at her face, it makes me want to cry every time I see it.
In the video, one character appears to ignore 5-year-old Kennedy Burns while high-fiving other white children nearby. Kennedy is visibly upset. And then another character, again, high-fives the other children while Kennedy's hand remains outstretched.
We stand here before you today simply trying to fight and protect little black children and their fundamental civil rights.
The Baltimore family says they came forward after seeing this viral video last week, posted by the mother of one of these two girls, showing character Rosita high-fiving white parkgoers, then gesturing no to the two little black girls and walking away. That family has also hired an attorney. In response to that video, Sesame Place issued a statement saying they are committed to making this right, adding they will conduct training for our employees so they better understand, recognize, and deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience to our guests. The Burns family says that instance was all too much like what they experienced during their trip to Sesame Place in June. The lawsuit filed Wednesday against SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment, the parent company of Sesame Place, alleges the park engages in pervasive and appalling race discrimination against children in the operation of Sesame Place, Philadelphia.
These are the characters that taught our children, that taught me, that taught all of us how to be a friend, how to love people.
The suit claims Sesame Place broke a contract to parkgoers who bought a ticket and violated the Burns' civil rights.
The reason they didn't get the experience they paid and contracted to get was simply because of their race.
Sesame Place says they will review the lawsuit and are committed to deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience for all our guests.
And you all will remember after that first incident with the two little girls, the park did fully apologize, said they did not have a good experience. But in their first statement they put out, they explained why the characters, sometimes the people in there can't really see that well, and some of the kids might be ignored. Look, the lawsuits, the motivations, let the adults work that out. there were three little girls in these videos you could tell were heartbroken. And for a lot of people in this country to have experiences of feeling inferior or less than because of the color of their skin, they see those videos and those heartbroken girls, and it stings a certain way. So we got to remember at the heart of this, those little girls had a bad experience. Their hearts were broken, and hopefully they're going to be okay. Let the adults work the other stuff out.
That's right.
We
Well
sure
said.
hope so.
Yeah.
Thanks, TJ.
You got it, guys.
Well, hey there, G.
Let's talk about it.
You know, when I saw the link, that what the show was about, I went to look up to see. I didn't know the inbox, and I saw the first one that I saw was of a black man talking about his daughter, and it was just one little girl. So I don't like it. I agree with what Legacy was saying.
My thing is the thing that troubles me so much is the fact that one is quite obvious what's going on. It's plain to see. Like Bridget said in the comment section, you know, it's funny how they say, you know, sometimes they can't see the people, but you can see the white people. You know, is it because it's daytime and their hands are lighter or brighter or whatever? You can see them. You know, I'm a firm believer. To touch a corporation of that magnitude and that size, the best way to hit them is in their pocket. So we as a whole, collectively, and not just black people, but black people that join forces with black people that join forces with black people. Because there's white people, there's Spanish, there's other black and brown people that also join forces and realize and understand how we feel and join forces with you. And so if collectively as a unit, you stop patronizing these businesses, guess what? They're going to shape up or go out of business. And then secondly, the thing that they said in the comments was, well, we're going to teach inclusiveness and this and that. You can't teach a bigot not to be a bigot. You can't teach a racist person not to be racist. They are who they are, period. You know, so what you going to teach them?
You know, Hilton had a person complain, and they gave him like a we apologize, you know, they do this, be my guest and free night and stuff. And then they took the credit back and said, you don't spend enough money with us. So it's like all these corporations, they're held to no regard with how they are treating people, because in order to get that retribution, we got to end up in the courtroom. And right now, there really ain't even no court system that holds them accountable to it. It's a loophole and a way to pay your way out of everything. And they looking at it as, we ain't got to. Y'all people, it's proven that we gonna still go to the places. We gonna still buy the stuff.
Exactly.
We gonna still do it. So unless I say I don't like it, but then at the same time, it wasn't just two.
Exactly.
That was what made the news.
It was previous people before that, but yet and still black people get in line to take their kids somewhere that you know that they're not welcome. Mm-hmm. So right then and there, you're not teaching your kids to value themselves a lot greater than, okay, somebody treating you bad. So you know what? But we still gonna go and have fun. No, I'm good, boo. We gonna go somewhere else. I don't know. If I saw, because the two kids that was together, that happened months ago.
Yes.
So in my mind, and y'all gonna hate that I'm gonna say this, they knew that lawsuit was out there, and they was praying that they could catch a video of one of them animations snubbing their child. So I feel at that point, you literally set your child up for failure, because as an adult, you knew this was going on at that theme park. I would never set my child up for any type of heartache, period.
But hold on.
I'm to protect them.
But
no, these lawsuits are out there. That's what I'm telling you.
But tell you, how many people do you really know
I didn't know about it till today.
Go look to see.
You live under a rock, though. How many people do what you do?
it's so many people when it comes to entertainment and things of that nature. There's so many. Hold on, let me read this. Miss Adrian say, the first incident was enough for me not to take mine. Now,
Amen.
but how many? If you go and Google and look up how many lawsuits are against Disneyland, SeaWorld, all these theme parks pertaining to racial discrimination, then you won't take your kids anywhere.
Let me tell you, that's the difference, though, Legacy. I'm talking about they literally with Disney World. If you look up any of their stuff, they done got away with during their every lawsuit other than if someone got injured.
But look, Miss Bridget is a prime example. This young lady just states, I never knew about this until now. If it does not,
how old are you?
It doesn't
it was all up and down Facebook.
That's true. The vast majority of people do not look up the history to see if there are racial discrimination lawsuits against all these places. All they're looking for is entertainment. So therefore,
even if you put in Sesame Street and you didn't live there, that is Google it. Tony, that'd be the first thing that show up on the internet.
People are not gonna do that before they go do some fun. They're just going to have fun.
Go order the tickets. You're gonna put in Sesame Street. Unless you go directly to the website, that video is gonna be one of the first videos with them two little girls.
What are you saying?
That thing has been beyond viral.
Until now,
what he's saying is when a person is like me, I've been to probably 5 or 6 theme parks in my life. I've never tried to Google any information about theme parks. I just said, I'm going to be in California this weekend. Okay, let's go to Disney. I'm going to be in Philadelphia. Let's go to Hershey Park. I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend. Okay, let's go to Six Flags over Atlanta. What's going to entertain me while I'm in that city? And that's what I go. I'm not saying, what can I find out bad about these places? I just go.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's even
I'm looking for reviews and shit.
The NAACP. I looked into seeing about that, and they from Baltimore. I know my folk. They went to get a lawsuit. The guy in Philly, he went and got a lawsuit too. 47. I don't be on Facebook all the time.
See?
Okay.
Look, I post on Facebook every day.
But let me tell you, it was all up and down Facebook, Instagram.
Little girl, but it
because like I never seen the mixed looking little girl. I never seen her, but I saw the ones that look like they're full African American. I saw when they snubbed them two sisters. Them babies looked like they was ready to cry. Being that is something that I feel a lot of people should have seen, or when I saw that one, when I saw them post theirs, then I decided to go. I don't know people.
But a lot of people that do spark their curiosity, they'll go see if this is really how they are. Let me go see if they're gonna do that to me. I don't believe that was she might have been.
But you would really take your child innocence to check your listen. I don't know. I'm a totally different parent. I'm so old. I am obsessive over my child. I am obsessive.
Well, guess what?
I am very possessive.
Let me ask you this. Do we go shop? Do we go shop at Walmart?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Do we go shop at every store that you can name of has had a racial discrimination lawsuit against them?
But listen.
Hold on, hold on. You've been running it. Let me have a minute. Every store that you can name of right now has had a racial discrimination lawsuit against them, and it has not yet once stopped us from spending our dollar with them. Not once.
Tommy Hill figure. When Tommy Hill figured that stunt,
you don't get nothing out of Walmart.
Tommy Hill figured down. Boomer would take he did that nightlife show. I stopped everything. Figure went down.
What I'm saying is,
so that's not true.
You may have stopped.
A lot of people did.
Listen, even though you may have stopped, just like we just had blackface last year, we had blackface about the stuff that was the blackface clothing with Gucci and Fendi. And for just a few minutes, black folks was upset about when they came up with the clothing line blackface. Do you know how many millionaires still stated that they were still going to go shop because this is the type of clothes that they like to wear? See, one thing these businesses know, especially expensive corporations, that black people love to buy more stuff when you tell them they can't have it, and that it's a mockery of them to wear. That's when Tommy Hilfiger blew up. When Tommy Hilfiger made the statement that he did not make his clothes for black people to wear, black people went and bought it in droves. It did not stop us. We wanted to show them that we can do what we want to do with our money. And all we did was made him richer. All we did was made him richer. He said that was a strategy.
Welcome, Auntie Adrienne.
Hey y'all, how you doing? I was sitting in the background, but I had to jump on for this. How y'all doing, first of all? So listen, Legacy, you have a point. But let me tell you what I know. Not all, but the vast majority are from my city, Baltimore, born and bred, baby. I know how my people think in Baltimore. By hook, nook, or nigger crook is how macho. That's how we were raised. That's how we were brought up. Do you know how many times I was in a car with somebody? Man, let's go out here and get us an accident real quick. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 9 times out of 10, that family that's from Baltimore, them motherfuckers went there 100% looking for that incident to happen because they got the biggest attorney around, Billy Murphy, to support their case. Now, if I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected. But it is a great possibility that they knew and they went there, man, let me go up here and see. I wish the fuck somebody would do like that to my kids. I'm going to get that shit on video. We going to get Billy Murphy and we gonna get paid. And my line went down. Now my ex-husband is right here. My husband is in here in the other room. We both from Baltimore, born and bred, and I'm telling you how them niggas in Baltimore think. I'm telling you, and the first thing everybody do is run and go get Billy Murphy. That attorney that was standing behind him, his name is Billy Murphy. He's got a 99.9% win rate.
Ms. Adrienne, Auntie Adrienne,
yes?
Listen, let me read this right quick. Ms. Bridget say, I heard the owner of Chick-fil-A is racist, but the line is still be down the street.
I heard it too, and guess what? I'm eating Chick-fil-A as we speak. They got some fire-ass macaroni and cheese. And next.
So, you see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Kate.
The same with churches, chicken. The same with the NBA.
I get that.
The same with the NFL.
I get all of that, but all I'm saying to you is this. I just know how people in Baltimore think. That's how we do. That's how we were raised. You go in the street looking for shit to happen. I'm going to go out here and get me an accident.
What made me come to that conclusion? With the
what? Wait a minute, what did she say about Philly?
The black guy was from Philly with his.
The guy was from Baltimore. Go back and listen to the clip. He said that they were from the Baltimore. Oh, okay. I'm talking about the one just now. Because the attorney he was standing beside is Billy Murphy, and he is 100% a Baltimore attorney with back then. I don't know about now. He's got a 99.9% win rate. That's on lawsuits. That's on murders. That's on anything. All the drug dealers, anybody who ever got in trouble, they hire Billy Murphy and they win. So all I'm saying is just because I know my people, now I stand to be corrected, but it's a good possibility they heard about it and they took them children there hoping they caught it online. Hoping they caught it.
Hey, Chris. Listen, Miss Auntie Adrienne. Listen, I'm not saying that what you're saying may not be true. All I'm saying is
I know.
When we go to these parks, the vast majority of people are not looking to see if these people are racist or not, because we just want to give our kids a great opportunity to experience stuff. Because
That's true.
Hey, Nikisha Freeman.
But also too, I heard you, Legacy. But also too, like Tayama said, when you go to those places, how many of us really go to the actual website? We don't. We Google it. And when we Google it, if you put in Sesame Place, I bet you a fat man and a funky monkey, them things that what happened came up. I guarantee you. Because we don't go to the website.
That's all I'm saying. That
Yeah, I
every
agree with you though. I
that
agree.
we don't do that, and because we're just looking for fun. But I'm gonna show y'all something, and I'm gonna show you a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
We can go back to the boycott, the bus boycotts in Alabama, because Tony said earlier that the only way to bring about change when it comes to dealing with corporations and people who have this power and money is you have to effectively and collectively hit them in their pockets.
Absolutely.
To see that it messes with their bottom line.
That's true.
If you go back and look at the boycott of in Selma, Alabama, and all across the state of Alabama, when they boycotted, and at this time you have to remember now, this was back in this is I think 56, 57 when they did it. And when everybody decided to boycott the bus line because of, we got to sit in the back of the bus, they were losing over $3,000 a day.
Yes.
At $3,000 a day at that time was like the equivalent of $500,000 now.
Right.
So this was across the whole state of Alabama that they're losing this money. And this boycott lasted for 365 days.
That's that hurt.
So you're talking about multiplying that time $3,000. When the bus industry was losing that much type of money
they had to fold. You can't beat them, join them.
Because the money that actually generates and continue to keep America afloat is the black dollar.
Yes, it is.
Dollar. Is the poor man's dollar. Because we are the ones that spend like that, because we don't have it in abundance. So we have to go to the grocery store and gas, and we have to piece together $10, $15 for gas today, $10, $15 of gas for tomorrow, because we live from paycheck to paycheck. But when you got 95% of America is in the poor middle class status, 5% is rich. So the rich people never have to worry about money because they already have it. The economy is built off of the poor.
Right.
The equity of the poor. So therefore, when we talk about hitting them in their pocket, guess what? We have to do it collectively and say, that's how much money they lost in a year.
And that was a lot back then. That was a lot.
That was a hell of a lot of money.
That was a lot.
So that has to happen. But what happens is we have more multimillionaires and billionaires across the United States of America that are our color, lighter color, and darker color. I just don't understand why we still trying to appease them and we don't build our own shit so that our people can go and enjoy themselves there.
Because the sad part about it, and let's call it for what it is, because our people don't do shit right. They don't do shit right. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I went to a gender reveal party this weekend, right? And it was a brother who has a catering company. The gender reveal started at 3:30. I didn't get there till 4:30. The food didn't get there until almost 6 o'clock. Then when the motherfucker come with the food, he brings only half of the food. So then he had to leave. He had to leave and go back and get the hot dog. So he came in with macaroni and cheese, chicken, baked beans, and potato salad, right? So they went on and did the reveal to find out what the baby was. When I left there at 7:30, do you know he had never got back with the main course? It's shit like that. Our people don't do the right thing about business.
I totally
That's how come we not all of us. But I'm just saying that's the problem. And then the first thing they want to say is that our own people don't want to support us. I would love to go and support my people, but let's call it for what it is.
Exactly.
A lot of them don't do right when it comes to business. They just don't.
But Auntie, but that's what I'm saying is the same way that all these other races, Chris would say, you got to realize our people too busy hurting each other and hating on each other.
That's the truth.
Coming together. I totally agree, Chris. But and if they do build it, they're gonna sell it to the white man anyway. Now I'm gonna jump on board with Miss Bridget. One of my favorite television shows growing up was BET, and I'm pretty sure all of us had a chance to grow up on BET from when it started to now.
Whatever this bullshit is now.
Yeah, and it bothered me. It bothered my spirit and my soul that this man was a black man who owned BET. He owned it. You talk to my own. No black man has never owned a company like that and
a
thrived.
Network.
Huh?
A network that
network.
Right.
And
not
he
just a
controlled
company,
it.
a network.
And he sold it. And all these people like Bill Cosby that was out at the time looking to buy networks. Ice Cube, all these people were trying to buy networks. This man sold this to another white man.
But you got to realize they weren't trying to maximize the same money that the white man gave. Trust me. He didn't
Let me say something about maximizing. I watch these Arabs have stores, gas stations right here in our hood. And they come here and spend 10, 15, 20 years here in your hood and make the money that they make and leave and go back and they turn around and sell their business to their cousins for $1 so that they can still draw a penny of interest for the rest of their life. And they are taught to keep circulating this business throughout their family. That black man had done already made so much money from the BET branch that he could have sold that to another black business entrepreneur like Byron Scott, the same man that just beat Comcast and all them, to him. And we could have kept passing this down throughout history to have our own. But we don't do it. We turn around and do just like what Auntie Adrian say and sell it off when you already got your hands in the cookie jar.
Well, to legacy, to that point, that's the same thing on the flip side of that. How come none of those black people who had money didn't step up and help Berry Gordy keep Motown? Let's talk about that. Because Berry Gordy lost Motown because he went into bankruptcy and he started losing money. So on the flip side of that, how come none of them stepped up? Because they had enough money, they could have helped them up to keep that going.
That's what I'm asking. Why don't we do this?
I know, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying on the flip side, you saying why didn't the black man sell it to other black people? And I'm saying, and on the flip side, how come some of them same black people that were wealthy enough didn't help Berry Gordy keep Motown? Now Motown is it's not even, and Motown ain't really Motown because he don't own it.
That's right.
You got who controls the 1% and how it's ran and controlled. They don't stop people from owning.
Say what?
I said how everything is controlled, the entertainment, the TV network, the industry, they'll stop people from owning. So you say, how come they didn't? It's because that wasn't what was supposed to be. They didn't want him to keep owning. He didn't go bankruptcy he went bankruptcy because he was supposed to. It was
I mean, I get what you're saying, but the point, the realistic, you speaking on hypothetical terms. I get what you're saying.
You
totally missing my point, Juicy. You totally missing my point. All I'm saying, I hear what you're saying that it was supposed to happen, but the point that I was just piggybacking off of what Legacy said about why we don't step up and help, because there are enough people, whether he was supposed to or not. There are enough black people out there that are billionaires. Let's talk about the Oprahs, and people like that could have helped.
They so afraid of being blackballed that they damn self.
That's what
all
I'm
the way
talking
down
about.
to the party, when he
That's
could have
what
grabbed them in and walked his sister through the door. They be so afraid of messing up their money. They be like, nigga, sink or swim. That's black people always being so to question that.
But let me ask you this question. Let me ask all y'all this question. Let's say each and every one of you guys are billionaires. Me and Tony argue about this a lot. And you've been a billionaire. And this money draws so much interest in banks and stuff because they look at you totally different. So they give you different percentage that your money is that it grows on while you're in these banks. Because it's a privilege for that bank to house your money. Right, I agree with you on Christmas. LeBron James is a billionaire, Jay-Z is a billionaire, Oprah's a billionaire. But Christopher, there's so many more black billionaires that you don't know about.
It's way more than that. Whole lot more.
You just know them because they're on TV. But if you look up how many black billionaires are in the United States, it'll blow your mind. But it's way more multi-millionaires than it is billionaires. And one thing about business ventures are this. Nobody never puts up all of their money by themselves. Nobody never front that bill by themselves. They do joint ventures, and they might get with Juicy, and they may pull with Tayama, and may pull with Auntie Adrian, and may pull with Tony and say, look, it's gonna cost this right here. I need 20 million from you, 20 million from you, and I'm gonna put this in here, and this is the percentage y'all gonna draw off as long as this business is keep going.
Right.
This is how business is done. No man puts up all of his money. Everything is done in percentages. So the thing is, I want to ask you, if you've been making millions and millions of dollars for 15 years, and you have done what you're supposed to do with your money, and you have money in your account, why is it such a problem to sacrifice and say, you know what, I'm gonna stand up for this one? I already got I got $180 million in my bank account. I can stand to not to be blackballed, because this right here is the right point where I need to say, I'm gonna stand up for, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna be rich to the day you die unless you are. Chris would say that's why it's multiplied. It's multiple business owners. Exactly.
You know,
so go ahead, Kate.
That was one of the points I was trying to make when it spoke about the NBA basketball. When they went on strike, because they were underpaid. They wanted more money. These people already got money, but they felt underpaid, wanted more money. Instead of them taking all their money and playing and creating their own team, which they already got people who they already got their own fans, their own followers. We the ones who make their money. They say, no, we give in. We'll still play for you, master. So we got to start saying why and look at what it really is.
Cake, I love that.
Control.
I love you when you say that, Cake, because Ice Cube started up his own basketball league called the Big Three. And he started this league off with getting old retired NBA players. And it started, I want to say, in 2021, and it was a success.
Yep, I know a basketball player personally who played for him.
Right, and it was a success. You would think that, as Juicy is saying, why not let's start making them need us more? Because truth be told, don't nobody come watch the white boys play basketball. They come watch the niggas play.
No, they don't.
They can't jump.
They can't do the things that we do. And we constantly fight amongst each other. NBA players now make hundreds of millions of dollars in 4-year spans. These folks, the money that they make in 4 years, LeBron James makes $37.8 million a year. Kevin Durant make $40 million a year. Russell Westbrook make $41 million a year.
And
James
let's not
Harden,
forget about the endorsements.
That's
and,
what I was
and,
going
and
to say.
Let me tell you.
That's what's holding them.
One thing at the forefront, even if these people put their money up, just how quick I came up to the conclusion, bro, you sacrificed your kid for a lawsuit. You sacrifice your kid feelings. You go ahead and you build this place. Half of us, if you was born with no money and you got money, the number one thing you say, I am never going back to what my parents had me.
Yeah.
I bust my ass to be where I'm at. I refuse for anybody to bring me down. You got to realize you open up a big old theme park, you open up yourself for lawsuits.
Tay, hold on, baby. Hold on.
It's a lot of reasons that make people bike away from this.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Mama. I wouldn't do that, but we got to get up out of here. We down to the wire. We'll meet backstage. I want to talk to you, Juicy, Tony, and Auntie Adrian when we get out here. So, Auntie Adrian, let them know how they can get up in contact with you, love.
Damn. You can catch me on TikTok at Adrian Willow 3, or either look for The Real Auntie A. You can also get me on Facebook at Adrian Willoughby or Instagram, Sweetie Peach 70.
All right. Let's go ahead and Juice Cake, let them know how they can reach you.
You can reach me here every Tuesday and Friday on the ATL show, or on Facebook. You can see me every now and then again. Check out my reels, y'all. Cole Perks on Instagram, Miss Beautiful, and I'm on TikTok. I'm gonna start doing some more TikToks too, Miss Juicy Cakes. And check out that website. Order some tea. I know y'all thirsty.
Who is that laughing like that?
We gonna go ahead and go to the boss lady. Let them know, baby.
You can reach me on IG at Tayama01, Facebook Tayama Copeland 1. You can reach me at justintimeaccessories@gmail. You can reach me at justintimeaccessories.com. You can reach me at 954-873-6659 if you want to help me take out these dreads. Because sister has long and she needs some help.
And don't call her for no BS. If it ain't about business, don't call her.
Pretty much.
You know it. Then go ahead and bring out the boss man, the one that makes things possible around here, that allows us to be on these great grand platforms to talk about issues in the world and inside of our homes sometimes. The boss man, pain in the ass, my brother, AB, let him know.
Anyway, I'm Anthony Brown. You can find me on all social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, Anthony Brown or The Anthony Brown Show. Please follow my Facebook page, Anthony the Writer. I'm also on TikTok now, Anthony Brown 561. I'm doing Facebook Reels as well. Words to live by is you gotta grind until you shine.
Yeah.
For business purposes only, please call me at 561-768-3710.
All right. Well, y'all know who I am. I'm Legacy the Great. You can reach me on Facebook up under Audrey Williams. You can also hit me on YouTube, Legacy the Great. My email address is legacyunlocked@mail.com. Business purposes only. Give me a call at 229-630-7615 pertaining to filling out legal forms. Motions need to be filed. Having problems with disability. Also, I have a podcast coming out real soon dealing with relationships. Couples, all of that there. So therefore, give us a call. Go ahead, Tony.
Y'all people got me crazy.
We'll talk about this. We gotta go. Also, listen, for us to get up out of here. Final words. Let me say this: until we learn who we are and what our dollars stand for in this country, because we don't have to accept the bullshit that they put out. Until we learn that we are worth more than just a number, we'll always be the sheep and led to slaughter. ATL.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy.
They did.
They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. Y'all, and there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you other cats just failed the way. First off, I ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, man, shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene, cause you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking open hills and things. The schools of feeling probably I'll be patient and waiting. And see, y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot. ATL, ho.